Yeah, man, you know the title. You know the title. You know the title. You gotta free yourself from the rat race, bro. You can't life, man. Whatever it takes to get away from the rat race, man. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta like stop pursuing women so you can get away from the rat race, then do it, bro. I'm just saying. I don't care how horny you get or how fucking desperate for sex you get. You know, nothing is worse than staying inside the rat race, man. The rat race is hell. Think about it, bro. Over here in the U.S., you got to deal with racism. You got to deal with not being able to get a woman. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to deal with like sucky ass jobs that you hate. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of shit going on out here that we just don't agree with, man. You know what I'm saying? The rat race is for people who are top tier looks or people who have money and stuff like that. It's not for the average man no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It is not for the average man anymore. The rat race it belongs to the rich people and motherfuckers who got top tier looks. That's it. That's it. I gotta drink water. You go overseas, you have a better life, man. America is the most like horrible place on planet Earth right now, especially when it comes to dating. These females are putting way too much, like, you know, they're putting too much on that fucking pussy, man. You know, they're charging way too much for that pussy. And they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they want to sew, they don't want to do nothing that. They didn't do nothing, man. They don't want to do nothing. I told you, brothers, this country is going to shit. How many years have you been without a girl? How long have you been, suffering in this dating world out here? How long has it been? Think about it. You know, if you're doing well, if you're a rich guy, what I'm saying, then the rat race is for you. If you are Chad or Tyrone, the rat race is for you. Think about it. Is Chad and Tyrone wanting to travel and get away from the rat race? Nah, man. The rat race is for them. They get pussy here. You know what I'm saying? They can get a good job here. You see what I'm saying? You know, that's what's really going on right now in America. Is the fact that only certain people are having a good life and the other ones are having a hell life. You know what I'm saying? The other ones are living in hell. So I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know what you trying to fucking goddamn work through. No, but you need to fucking get your passport and leave this country as soon as possible. America is not the place for the average man anymore. I'm telling you, bro. It's not. It doesn't. You don't belong here. And why I say that, right? You're asking me why I say that. Because you cannot get laid or get a girlfriend in your own country anymore. When you cannot get laid, when you cannot get a girlfriend in your country anymore, then it's not your country anymore. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us, if we were getting women out here, bro, you know, like heaps and loads of women, then we wouldn't be leaving. We wouldn't be going overseas. But since we are not getting our needs met, We're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to escape from this country, escape from this fucking rat race. The rat race, let them have it. Let the Chads and Tyrones have the rat race. Let the rich motherfuckers have the rat race. You know what I'm saying? You going overseas where women worship you and women appreciate you, man. They appreciate you over there. Women in other countries, they see value in men. Out here, man, shit, they don't see value in men at all, bro. They don't see value anymore, man. You don't. If you're not getting your needs met here, man, in America, you're gonna have to fucking abandon ship, bro. Abandon ship. Brothers are already like leaving the country to stay in other countries. Motherfuckers are getting their fucking needs met in other countries. And when you talk to them about going back to America, these men who have left the country and started a new life in another country, they'll tell you, I'm not going back to the rat race. I'm not going back to America. There's this guy that was on what's his name? Passport International or International Passport, his channel, right? He been out of the Matrix for 22 years and he ain't never ever coming back to the US. That's what he said. These are his own words that came from his mouth. He said he's never coming back to the US. He only comes to the US to visit family for like a week. And then while he's here, you know, there's a constant reminder of the reason why he left the Matrix in the first place. When he comes here and he sees how these females act in America, bro. You don't even want to get married in America. You can't even get married. They see how these females act out here and they say, fuck that. I don't want to go back to the rat race. I don't want to go back to America. Brothers are fucking getting a passport. Brothers are fucking leaving the country. They're not trying to be sexless. They're not trying to be emotionally drained. They're not trying to have a life without women. Okay, we all know that we desire women as men. We do desire men. As heterosexual men, we desire women, bruh. And for us to go years, months without a girlfriend or any intimacy, that shows you that this country is not for you. It does not cater to you. Because if it is your country, it'll cater to you. Okay? If it is your country, it will cater to you. It's no longer catering. It's no longer catering to the average man, especially the average black man. You see what I'm saying? Like when you go to like a birthday party, right? It's your birthday party or whatever, you know, and you call a catering service. What they do, right? They come to cater to your birthday party. They, bring all types of food and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That supports your party. Okay, makes it more enjoyable when there's food there, right? You know, but what if the caterer came through and said, "Nah, I'm not serving nobody nothing," even though you paid me and stuff. You paid me taxes and stuff. And you work and shit. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I'm not uh catering to your party. Okay, I'm not catering to your fucking party. Then that catering business is no longer a part of your party anymore. You won't call that fucking catering service ever again. You see what I'm saying? After that happens. You see what I'm saying? You're not working, you're not going to call that catering service ever again. This is how it is in America. The American, the American people are not catering to the average man anymore. This is not your country anymore. It's not serving you anymore. Anytime you go 2 years, 3 years, 4 years without a girlfriend, it is not your country no more. You have to pick up and move. You have to go. This is the rat race that we do not want to live in for the rest of our lives. We have to pick up and leave and go where you're wanted and where you're appreciated. Women in other countries, they appreciate black men, you know, coming from the U.S. into their country. They treat you like kings out there, bruh. You see what I'm saying? You can get a beautiful woman out in other countries. Why can't you get a beautiful woman here in the U.S.? Why? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Ask Mark Zuckerberg. Ask Mark Zuckerberg why we can't get beautiful women anymore. You see what I'm saying? You know, so it's time to fucking pack your bags and get out of America, man. America is no longer catering to you. So this is not your country. You feel like you're an alien or immigrant in your own country where you fucking live and shit. Where you were born. The women are out of control. The manginas, the simps are out of control. You have to abandon ship. You have to abandon ship. There's no way that I'm going to stay here for the next 30 or 40 years, man. There's no way. I hit my jackpot. That's my freedom. That's my ticket to freedom right there. Right there. That's my ticket to freedom right there. Then from there on, I invest my money and make it grow over time. I live in another country and I just make the money here in the U.S. You see what I'm saying? It is time to abandon ship. This country no longer caters to you anymore. Anytime you live in your own country and you struggle to get a girlfriend and you struggle to fucking get intimacy and shit like that, you have to leave. What part of struggling in the dating market don't you understand? What part of not getting catered to in your own country don't you understand? It's never going to happen anymore, man. It's not going to happen anymore. You're not going to get catered to anymore like you used to. Back in the good old days before social media, yeah, it was a lot easier to get intimacy from females. It was a lot easier to get pussy. It was a lot easier to get all that. It was a lot easier to get a girlfriend. Things have changed, and technology is to blame for that. I blame it on technology. So now, what we have to do is we gotta figure out how to get financially free. That's the only way you're gonna be able to go to these countries and live like you want to. Now, we're gonna have to fucking sacrifice things to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way to invest their money. Everybody's doing, doing them. Either you're doing crypto or you're playing the lotto every single day. Okay? Or you're doing Bitcoin and shit like that. Everybody got their own way, to get their financial freedom. Because If you don't get financial freedom, you'll be stuck here. You'll be stuck a slave. And you will remain single for the rest of your life. There's tons of guys out here that have went like years without a girlfriend, bruh. Years. Dudes haven't had a girlfriend in 3 or 4, 5 years, man. What does that say? That means it is over out here in America. That means it is over. What part of it is over don't you understand? This country is going downhill, man. The Simpson Manginas have taken over. The Chads and Tyrones are the only ones who are getting sex on a regular basis, while all the other men struggle up under them. Men under sixes are struggling. Nowadays, you gotta be a 6.5 to fucking get a girlfriend nowadays. That's not the fucking world you want to live in. That's not the country you want to live in for the rest of your life. Manginas, simps, pussy beggars have taken over. A lot of guys are not listening. A lot of guys are not, taking action for their financial freedom. So therefore, they will stay here for the rest of their life without a girlfriend or any intimacy or any way to get pussy anymore. It is too saturated. The dating market is too saturated, man, to live in. You gotta be where you can have a roof over your head, a constant flow of pussy in your life, okay? Food, water, all that other stuff. You're not getting that one thing. You might have a roof over your head, you might have a car, you might have a job or whatever, but you can't get that one thing, which is pussy or a girlfriend. Okay? The rat race is for rich people, Chad and Tyrone. That's it, bro. Because these are the people, these are the individuals that are comfortable and they're able to get everything that they desire here. They don't have to move to another country just so they can get laid, or just so they can get pussy, or just so they can get, a girlfriend or a wife. They don't have to like move to a different country. Why? Because they get pussy, they get food, they get shelter right here where they need it. You know, the US caters to Chad and Tyrone. They're comfortable here. They don't need to go anywhere. That's why a lot of these guys, let me tell you, the guys who get pussy, they're not trying to leave the US. The guys who get pussy on a regular basis, they're not trying to leave the rat race. They're not trying to leave the rat race. They're comfortable. They get pussy, they get food, they get shelter, they can have fun, they go to parties, they got everything they need here. But there's a lot of us, man, who are not getting everything that we want, or everything that we desire. There's one fucking section that hasn't been fulfilled. There's one single area in your life and in my life that's not being fulfilled, and that is the ability to get pussy, the ability to get a girlfriend. That area is not being fulfilled. So because of that, we have to pack up bags and go overseas. I told you, this is not going to be a overnight thing. You can't just pack your bags and go overseas. You know what I'm saying? You can't just leave right away. You're going to have to invest your money in cryptocurrency, invest your money in the stock market, or lotto. If you're playing lotto and shit like that every single day, you're going to have to work toward a fucking jackpot, which is extremely hard because of the odds, but it is possible with consistency and being at every single drawing. Okay, eventually you'll hit a jackpot. But at the same time, you have to make sure you gain financial freedom. Because if you're not working toward the gain financial freedom, you're not going to be able to escape the rat race. You know how much money it costs to escape the rat race? We talk about hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's how much it's going to cost to escape the rat race. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because when you get over to a different country, you're going to need to fucking, not work. I don't want to work in another country. I want to go to another country where I can live the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? Just busting nuts with the females that I want to bust nuts with, eating food and just having a more fulfilled life. A lot of us are not having a fulfilled life here in America. We have to pack up and then leave. That one area in your life is not being fulfilled, so you have to pack up and leave. You have to pack up and leave, man. There's no way that you're gonna stay here for the rest of your life and not get intimacy from females, or you get intimacy like 3 or 4 times a year. Okay, you're basically sexually starved. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to live like this for the rest of your life, man. You know, you know. Look, man. There's a lot of cats out here that want to kill themselves because they're not getting the intimacy from females. This shows how serious this shit really is. Everybody needs love, man. Everybody, I mean, all men need love. You know what I'm saying? All men need sex. Without those things, man, you are unfulfilled. Without love and sex in your life, you are unfulfilled. You see what I'm saying? Without female intimacy in your life, you are unfulfilled. You have to do something about that. You have to relocate because things here are not working for you like they used to back in the day. There's a new regime who has taken over the US and you're not getting a piece of it. You're being pushed out. They're trying to wipe your genes from existence. You're not being fulfilled. You're being left out in the cold because you cannot compete with the amount of Chads and Tyrones in Richmond online. You cannot compete with them. Let me tell you, Chads and Tyrones are not walking around in Thailand. Chads and Tyrones are not just walking around in Colombia. And if there is a Chad or Tyrone, there's like 1 or 2 or 3. You see what I'm saying? If you go out there to a different country, away from this rat race, you will see that these females treat you like kings, man. You see what I'm saying? They treat you like kings. Because Chad and Tyrone don't need to leave the US because they get the top of the line pussy over here. Why would they want to leave and live in another country? Chads and Tyrones are probably only over there for business. That's it. That's the only time you might see a Chad or Tyrone in a different country or a foreign country somewhere. They might be there for business. That's about it. But for the most part, men who are not Chads and Tyrones, men who are not mega rich, are gonna have to fucking pack up their bags and leave. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to compete with Chad and Tyrone in Brazil because Chad and Tyrone are not in Brazil. You don't have to compete with Chad and Tyrone in Thailand because Chad and Tyrone are not in Thailand. Wherever there's Chad and Tyrone, you will be pushed out of the dating market. Chad and Tyrone are all over this goddamn US. There's rich men all over this US. You're not special. You're just average. So you're going to get looked over by by females that are only looking for Chad and Tyrone only, and rich men only, or both, or rich Chads and rich Tyrones. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot compete with those men. Guess what? Guess who you compete? I mean, guess who you can compete with? The men in Thailand. You can compete with them. The men in Brazil. You can compete with them. Why? Because you're different. You speak a different language. You're from the West. You're from the US. You're different. Over here, you are the same. You cannot stick out if the whole entire background is black and you're black. You cannot stick out. You can only stick out if the background is white and you're black. Like, for example, if you get a black piece of paper, okay, you cut out, you get a black piece of paper and you get a white piece of paper. You cut out, right? You cut out a person in the black piece of paper, right? Take the person that you cut out of the black paper and put it on the white paper. Look how much it will stick out, right? Same thing. Take a black piece of paper and then get the white piece of paper next to it. Cut the fucking white piece of paper out, right? And then put it on top of the black piece of paper. You see how it will stick out from the black piece of paper? You see what I'm saying? You see how it will stick out? It's the same fucking shit. If you're black in America, America is like the black piece of paper. Okay? And then the foreign countries is the white piece of paper, right? So if you take you from the black US on piece of paper and you're black, right? You take that and you put it with the foreign country on in front of the foreign country that is the white piece of paper, you're going to stick out, which makes you unique. You see what I'm saying? Makes you rare. You have to get away from America. For example, this guy Philco, okay? I know you guys probably know this guy, right? He left America a while back to live in Russia and the Ukraine. He's all over in that area. The moment he stepped off the plane in Russia or the Ukraine, the women were all over him. Those white women in Russia and Ukraine was all over him. He was getting pussy left and right. The moment, let me tell you, the moment if Philco came back into the US, he would get treated like shit, basically, by females. He wouldn't be getting no type of attention whatsoever. That's probably one of the reasons why he left the US, because he saw what was happening with technology and he wasn't getting a whole lot of play, okay? So he decided to fucking become financially fit, financially free, okay? And move to the fucking Ukraine or Russia. That's where he's at. The Ukraine and Russia, that's where he travels. And I seen the pussy that he was getting over there in Russia. He had some bad bitches, bruh. Shit that he could not, like, get over here. Philco has some bad bitches. I haven't seen his channel in a while. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched him in a while, a long time. But the fact that he fucking left the US, and when he left the US, he went to the Russian Ukraine country and shit like that, bro. Oh my God. He was having a blast. He was fucking a whole lot of women. He went from probably struggling to like fucking a whole lot of women, bro. You have to get your passport and you have to leave this America. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take time. This is a long-term goal. To leave the fucking US is a long-term goal. We talking about probably in the next 3 to 5 years it might take you to fucking leave. But as long as you fucking leave, man, just don't get old here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know. So get your passports. What's up, BVS? What's up, Dollar Decade? What's up, Bobo? What's up, Jess? Get your fucking passport. This shit ain't gonna get better, man. And I'm gonna keep on preaching this shit, man, because a lot of guys are not getting it. You're gonna be here in a fucked up ass position for the rest of your life if you don't take action. You gotta take action. We all gotta take action. This is not gonna get any better. When you think about it, the US is screwed for life when it comes to dating. There's no going back and redoing this shit. Taking it back to the good old days where, women were less choosy and women were less demanding. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have all these high standards before social media. They can't rewind it unless they get rid of social media. And social media is here to stay. I'm sorry, guys. Social media is here to stay. There's no going back after this. There's no going back after this. They don't fuck shit up, bro. With all this technology bullshit, they fuck dating up. You can't even get a fucking ugly woman in this country. Only thing that's left is land wells, and I don't want them. I don't want land wells. And I'm sure you don't either. Get your passports anytime soon. I heard that David Bauman about to get his passport. That's good, man. I'm glad you're getting your passport. Because you see this shit's not going to change out here. You see this shit not going to change. It's never going to change, bro. As long as social media is in full effect, OnlyFans, Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, as long as those websites are around, it will never change. Your situation won't change. That's why I'm pretty patient when it comes to winning the lotto, man, because I know that I'm going to be here for a very long time until I hit that jackpot. Once I hit that jackpot, I'm free from the matrix. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? And it's attainable too. I try to stay away from people who don't believe in what I'm doing. Motherfuckers about, man, the lotto is a scam and this and that, this and this. Crypto is a scam and it's not doing anything. And I'm like, you know what? I stay away from you, bro. Fuck you, man. I almost won a couple of times. So if I almost won, then I got a good chance to win as long as I keep playing. Eventually, I'm going to stumble upon those fucking 5 numbers. I'm not going to listen to anybody. I'm not listening to the fucking naysayers. I want out of the matrix, bruh, at all fucking costs. I don't care if I gotta go without pussy for the next 2 years. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if I go without pussy for until I fucking hit the jackpot. I don't care, bruh. My mind is focused on that jackpot every single fucking goddamn day, bruh. I'm waking up. Go and get my numbers. That's all I think about in the morning when I wake up. I go get my numbers, bro. I go get my numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this is a long process. So you know what? I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my guns. Because I don't want to live here and be old and broke and shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to live here and be old and broke for the rest of my fucking goddamn life. We got to get out of the matrix. It's gonna take extreme discipline. We talking about it's gonna be no pussy. There's gonna be no chasing women. There's gonna be no going out to bars or clubs chasing women. There's gonna be none of that, bro. None of that. None of that. We gonna be celibate for a while until we fucking get the fuck out of the matrix. I don't have no interest in fucking chasing women, you know what I'm saying, while I'm trying to get out of the fucking matrix. I have no interest in chasing females while I'm trying to get out of the rat race. Because this is like hell to me. This is like hell to me. I don't want to live like this for the remainder of my life. For the remainder of my life, I do not want to live like this. And if lotto or Bitcoin is the way out or cryptocurrency is the way out, that's what we gotta fucking do. You gotta understand, Kelcat almost made my dreams come true a few weeks back. I almost hit the fucking lotto. I had 3 numbers out of fucking 5. That was my ticket out of the matrix, just gone. Matter of fact, it happened a couple of times where I hit 3 out of 5. If I keep playing, eventually I will hit the jackpot, and that'll be my ticket out of the matrix. Now, how long it takes, I don't know. But the way I'm playing, I might hit a jackpot this year. The way I'm playing every single day. Okay, I'm playing every single day. So do what you gotta do, bruh. Do what you gotta do, or you're gonna be in this situation for the remainder of your life. Be a fighter, man. Be a fighter. Escape the matrix. Escape the rat race. Let me tell you, bro. Escaping the rat race is not an easy thing to do. It's not, because you got to get financially free. And being financially free is not easy to accomplish, bro. It's talking about discipline. Man, we talking about every single day. Your life is dedicated to escaping the rat race. Your life is dedicated to being in the process. Your actions. Your actions dictate whether or not you're going to stay in the rat race. It's not going to be easy to escape the rat race. There is a huge challenge. Escaping the rat race is a huge challenge. The challenge of your life. But it's worth it in the end. Just keep on picturing yourself being on the beach with the bitch of your fucking choice, sipping on a motherfucking whatever you want to sip on, alcohol, a pina colada, whatever. And you sitting on the beach with a big booty girl of your choice, Asian, Hispanic, black, it don't matter. And she's feeding you grapes, and while you're relaxing in the sun, and you don't have to be at work nowhere. You don't have to be in a rat race, working somewhere. That's what's on my mind every single day. And I know I can achieve it. I know I can do it. No doubts. No fucking doubts. You guys have a good night, man. Subscribe, like, comment, donate to the channel and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. Take care. I'm out.